right, welcome back here for the junior varsity action between the Troy Trojans and the West Carrollton Pirates. Jared Bergstrom, Jeff Allen alongside for the call tonight in this MVL battle.
Yeah, Troy winning the tip. First shot attempt by Tony Williams, no good.
West Carrollton pushing it up court quickly. Lost the handle on it. What a save going out of bounds for the Pirates, but it turned it over.
And Williams getting that rebound. Both teams look scrappy early.
Can you say somebody's scrappy 40 seconds into a game? I think scrappy is a term that has to develop.
You can tell they want it, Jared. It's the way people are moving.
Three ball is up and good by number 31, Luke Huber.
Yeah, beautiful form right there by the junior. And gets the first points of the game. Now Troy's up 2-0. West Carrollton with a fast-paced offense and a quick set jumper right on the baseline by number 13, Byron Freeman, the 6'2 sophomore. Corner three once again for Troy, and it's in for Luke Huber. 2 threes back-to-back here in the first quarter. And another fast break attempt on offense by West Carrollton causes a foul, puts Byron Freeman at the line. So both teams playing fast pace and hard already. A lot of the times you don't see that frantic energy straight out the pace with these junior varsity games, Jared, but they have definitely brought it tonight. So Freeman hit the first one.
Freeman goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, and I like to correct myself. Luke Huber, he had a 2, so it's
I called
5
it.
to 4,
I called the 3 the first time. I think it was a very long 2.
Yeah, foot on the line, but still nice form here by the junior. Huber passes to Quentin Ferris on the wing. Hands off to Williams at the top of the key.
Down low pass, baseline drive, kick back up top corner. Troy passing the ball well here. Splits 2 defenders, passes back up top.
And Ferris with the leaning jumper in traffic, no good. Defensive rebound by West Carrollton.
Troy trying to force the turnover. Spin move into the paint, up off the glass is up and good for number 13 for the Pirates.
It's Byron Freeman once again. He has all 6 of the points here for the Pirates early, playing very aggressively.
Watch this spin move, as you can see. Spins through the paint and just over the outstretched hand.
Really nice touch. Hit both of his free throws here at the line, too.
Deep 3 is up and good. Nothing but
Ferris. Straight through the rim. And Troy's varsity's even shot pretty well from the three-point line this year themselves, ranking amongst the top teams in the Miami Valley League, and the JV team, the farm system, proving the same traits. You see the beautiful form once again. So Byron Freeman at the line for the second time. He'll get 2 more here. And he possesses all of West Carrollton's shot attempts and all their points so far. Number 13, Byron Freeman.
He keeps playing like this, he might find himself getting pulled out of the game and might play some varsity tonight. Makes them both. All 7 points from Freeman.
And Williams driving. Kick out to the wing.
That is Moreland.
Ferris being guarded heavily by Freeman on the wing.
Drive in, turnover here for the Trojans.
Fast
up off
break,
the glass,
layup.
and one coming for the Pirates.
Kevin Davis. The foul's going to be on Nick May for the Troy Trojans. But look at Davis get ahead of the defense, become aware with his body, bounce off of Nick May, and get that and one opportunity early for the Pirates.
That is May's second foul.
And his first free throw of the night is good.
And somebody else other than
Freeman.
Freeman scored.
Quentin Ferris bringing it up for the Trojans. They're looking really fluent from the three-point line so far. Schwartz kicks it over to Huber. Ferris will reset at the top of the key.
Down Lopez. What a feed, and fouled from behind. Foul's going to be on number 12 for the Pirates. That is Braden Mahaffey.
So now Huber will have 2. He already has 5 points on the night. See if he can make it 7. Fluid form on the free throw as well.
No, that's fine. I just want to make sure.
Rattles home the free throws.
Antonio Robinson bringing it up now for the West Carrollton Pirates. Tied 10-10 here, just under 3 minutes in the first quarter. Mahaffey on the wing tries to give it over to Demetrius Brooks. Can't do it, driving in, and it's going to be a Pirates turnover.
That one goes out into the hallway. Third turnover for the Pirates.
And number 3, Jackson Hamed will come in now for the Pirates.
Drive, kick out, top of the key. In the corner, going to drive baseline.
Huber once again, pass out.
Going to drive in. Ooh, split 2 defenders, lost it on the way up. And going to go out of bounds back to the Pirates.
And they had the lane right there. It's nice aggressiveness by Tony Williams. Just got it patted off his leg, yeah.
Either that or lost it.
So Hamed getting up to Mahaffey at half court. Trying to reset. Very aggressive defense from Quentin Ferris. You love to see the on-ball aggressiveness.
2 defenders, and it just rolls off the rim.
And if West Carrollton is wanting to get the win on the junior varsity level tonight, those buckets are essential. Especially with the Trojans shooting the ball the way they have so far in this first quarter.
Fouls on number 31, Luke Huber, his second, team's
Number 11,
4th.
Anthony Ford at the line for 2 now. First will be off. Anthony Ford, one of the tallest players on the roster at 6'3". And that's something that the West Carrollton Pirates really have through all their levels, and they've had for a long time, is that size. So that's going to be kind of the story of tonight, that size versus the Troy Trojans, who don't have that top-level height but have a lot of really skilled players in those forward positions. Yeah.
Troy is definitely quick. I've seen them play one other time this year.
Ferris in the corner.
Baseline pass. Ball swatted away. Loose ball picked up by the, well, hold on. They're going to call a jump ball.
Good hustle by both teams there.
Oh, they're going to call a foul. I figured they were going to call the jump ball. That foul was on number 31. That'll be his 3rd, Luke Huber.
Scrappy play by both teams, Jared.
Okay, now a minute and a half left. You can use it.
Pirates up 11-10. Robinson driving off of the screen, kicks to the wing. Hamed
Gets it to go, and West Carrollton adding to their lead now, up 3, 13-10.
Williams, good fake pass, driving in the middle of the defense, gets it swooped up. Robinson kicks him a halfie for the layup, and it's good.
Gets it to roll in.
And this West Carrollton fast-paced offense is paying off early for them.
And we've seen that quite a few times over the years. West Carrollton, they'll start fast and they'll move fast, but by the time the end of the third, fourth quarter come around, you can tell they're tired, and that's typically where they start to lose some of their lead. And that's a deep three.
Astounding play from him so far this first quarter.
Defender in the air, drive, baseline, shot is
Beautiful
up, and a
floater
foul.
By Jackson Hamed. These kids are playing sharp and fast early, Jared.
Fouls on 15, Braden Schwartz.
This has been by far one of the most entertaining quarters of junior varsity basketball I've ever watched in my life. 22 seconds to go here. Hamed trying to convert the and one.
Off the back of the iron, out of bounds. It's going to stay. No, it's going to go to the Trojans.
The ref sort of hesitant there on the call. So
I thought he was
bang,
going to
bang.
call over the back.
It was a bang call. They're springing it up. 18 seconds left. This should be the last possession of the first quarter.
13 seconds left.
West Carrollton come up with a trap.
Deep three, no good. Crashing the boards, though. West Carrollton picks the ball up. 5 seconds left. Up top three. Gets it to go at the buzzer!
Oh my goodness! 3 for 3 for Quentin Ferris here in this first quarter. And what an exciting way to end it.
Right,
an
that's
exciting
three.
first quarter.
It was halfway up the backboard. I thought it was just going to fall off. And cuts it to a 1-point lead, though. But West Carrollton, like you said, started fast and got faster throughout the rest of that quarter, and they have a 1-point lead, 17-16. But Ferris, 3 for 3 from behind the arc. The big thing is, though, is Luke Huber for Troy already sitting on the bench. 3 fouls in that first quarter.
Well, if I'm the Pirates here, I'm keeping up that fast pace. It was definitely working out in their favor. You can tell Troy's over here kind of out of their element. They played really well in the half court. So what Troy needs to do is try to penetrate more here. They've set up the three-pointers, 4 threes in the first quarter. West Carrollton's definitely aware of that. They're going to try to move towards the outside, so this is where you can kind of get those inside buckets.
And we've seen so many times, especially at the JV level, defenses start to go one way. So if you start piling in, going into the paint, it's going to open up back to the three-point shot.
Exactly. And those early threes always open up the possibility for the pick and roll later in the game, because both of those defenders are aware that he could pull it up, especially someone like Quentin Ferris launching it from as long as he did. West Carrollton will begin the second quarter with the ball.
Ball stolen
Steal
away.
by Ferris.
Up off the glass, Ferris has 11.
More points, 11 of 18 here for the Troy Trojans, just taking over this game.
Oh, you saw for West Carrollton, number 13, Bryce Freeman. He started 7 for 7, and he hasn't, I don't even think he's seen the ball since. What a drive and go to the bank by Brooks.
Very athletic junior. Was listed on the varsity roster, but getting JV minutes. And looking back at the MVCC replay, crossover, hop step between the defenders, layup with ease. Now Troy gets the ball at the half court.
I've been sitting
Moreland
down
on
here
the
and almost
rebound.
been swatted in the face with a ball. You're going to have to take that one from now on,
We're
Jeff.
part of the action, Jared.
That last foul we didn't say was by number 35, Demarius Brooks for West Carrollton.
Ferris with another three. Heat check, doesn't hit it. Brooks racing down the court. Fastberg layup, no good. Mahaffey off with the putback.
Loose ball, number 4, Andrew Moreland. Moreland swatted away from behind by number 11, Anthony Ford.
Outstanding athleticism, lifts him off the ground, but good hustle by Troy to still get the bucket. Mahaffey trying to read the defense. Ford on the pick and roll.
Ford.
Inside, takes it up.
Loose ball picked up by, I think that's Ferris. Coach got my way. It was. So Ferris just filling up the stat sheet this early.
Drives inside, in traffic, no good. So close. Brooks out ahead again, but pass gets deflected, intended for Freeman. And there you see on the MVCC replay, Ford swooping in from behind.
Timeout called by Troy, 30-second timeout, trailing 20-19.
Yeah, and see, this is where Ferris is going to have to take some of his heat and use it to create opportunities for his teammates. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for that now. And I'm assuming West Carrollton's going to be in those lanes. They're going to be in his face out on the three-point line. So now the offense has...
I think with the size of Anthony Ford, you can afford to have just him in the lane.
Right, right. Well, Anthony Ford, I mean, you look at Freeman, some of the other, Kendall Shrivers, number 24, Damian Carson, 6'4". A lot of size and athleticism on this roster. Well, West Carrollton comes out. Brandon Foster, number 21, will be on the floor for the first time. He is 6'3". So West Carrollton, a lot of depth at the forward position.
And height. Three is no good there. You wish we could be that tall, Jeff, as sophomores. We could have easily made the basketball team.
A lot of potential. A lot of potential. Ferris on
Ferris
the wing.
Fake the pass. Now draws the double team, and that leaves a wide open shot here. Three is up, and it rims out.
Oh, floater from Ferris, no good.
Ferris.
Another offensive rebound from Troy. Great hustle here for the Trojans.
Trying to get some separation, and they call a reach-in foul. No, he stepped on the line. Number 14. I don't have a. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong roster.
Javon
Carter.
Trying to drive to the left, cut off right there. The costly turnover for Troy.
Still low, that lone 1-point lead. It's been the 2019 for a while.
Demetrius Brooks with the pick and roll.
It's going to send number 21, Brandon Foster to the line. Sorry.
And that'll be his first 2 free throws of the night and his first game time of the night as well.
Foul was by Andrew Moreland, number 4 for Troy.
That getting down the court, utilizing the pick and roll, trying to get that defense off balance within that 5 to 10 second window, Jared. The Pirates are really utilizing that right now.
They're utilizing it, but they have to execute it at the same time. If you're burning that much energy going that quick but not executing, I mean, it's been 20-19 for almost 2 minutes of game time.
It's going to add up, and we'll see if the depth pays off. Foster's second free throw will be good.
Ties the game at 20. I mean, just looking at the difference, I mean, West Carrollton does have a deeper bench than the Trojans. Kick up top to the corner to number. Shot's no good, just falls off the rim.
And Foster will fall out of bounds before.
No, they're going to call a foul on number 15,
okay.
Braden Schwartz.
Okay.
That is 8 on Troy, so that'll be the 1-and-1 now for the Pirates.
Yeah.
That's going to send, I think Foster was the one who was fouled. That's going to send him back to the line where he just shot 1 for 2 the last time.
Yeah, but in the way West Carrollton is playing, it really forces the other team to make a decision to either play over physical or not physical enough. So that fast-paced play paying off, but can't hit the free throws.
That's it. West Carrollton 1 for 4 now from free throws. This
Troy
game.
fast break spin move.
Fouled, and I think Foster just picked up a foul.
Okay, so they'll say it was before the shot.
I thought that was in the act of shooting. You saw there in the replay, and the timeout now called by.
So they called the timeout right before it was going to be a steal on a West Carrollton fast break. So good timing by Troy, and they'll keep possession now. Tied at 20-20. This has been an action-packed junior varsity game, even in this second quarter where there hasn't been as much scoring, Jared. Still a lot of running, a lot of physicality.
A lot of scrappiness.
A lot of scrappiness.
I mean, Troy has not scored in almost about 2.5, almost 3 minutes of game time. So they've got to find a way to at least just see the ball go into the net on this possession so they just don't feel deflated going into the half. Started off the first quarter. Ferris, 11 points in the first quarter. Nothing since.
Tony Williams will be inbounding the ball from that under the rim. Moreland in the quarter. Cross-court pass, resetting.
Deep three off the side of the iron.
So that'll be out of bounds, West Carrollton ball. So we'll remain tied 20-20 coming out the half. West Carrollton in the half court.
Offensive rebound knocked out of bounds. Well, not out of bounds, but loose ball.
Great hustle by number 24. Jackson Ahmed gets the offensive rebound. Or should I say loose ball? Brooks, extra
What a floater by Brooks. Brooks has 4 in the game.
He might have had 4 steps right there, Jared. Nonetheless, gets the bucket, though.
And that looked like the foot was drugged.
Cross-court pass into traffic.
Foster
Foul!
counted and one.
And one. Wow. So good focus there by Braden Schwartz to finish through the extremely physical contact. And you see the replay here. Foster comes down with his hands, and Braden Schwartz somehow gets the and one opportunity. So this will give Troy the lead if converted.
High bank off the rim, or off the backboard, but hey, if it goes in, it doesn't matter what it looks like going in. That three was no good.
So another quick shot by West Carrollton, no good.
Down low pass.
Schwartz
Up off the glass,
again.
another
Braden Schwartz making a splash here in this second quarter, inserting some energy into the sideline, into this bench.
Into you.
Into me, Jared, and for some reason not into you. Troy up 25-22. It could be 26.
Excitements for the second half.
Okay. I'm glad you're setting the tone for
I
all
am.
of our.
Well, you can't get. You can get excited, but I mean, you don't want to get overexcited and then not have it in the second half.
Great play by Braden Schultz there.
Yeah, it was.
Doesn't convert the and one.
But I think it's going to. Well, let's see. Okay, it's going to go back to West Carrollton.
Byron Freeman on the inbound.
Drives Brooks and a charge. You can see that one coming.
So there the athleticism works against him.
You see here in the replay. Oh, that foot might have been moving. I don't think it was planted.
Definitely close call there in the paint.
Chalk it up to the other one of those quick bang bangs. And that one's a foul. And if they call that in the act of shooting, I'll be surprised.
Yeah. Well, it looked like he was passing, but he did jump, so. Yeah, so they'll actually call it.
Well, that would also put him in the 1-and-1, though,
yeah,
too, so we'll see.
So that opens up.
That foul is on number 24, Kendall Shrivers.
Opens up some more possibilities now here late in this first half.
I don't see how that was not in the act of shooting. We'll see here. We'll see. We'll take a look at this replay. obviously
Yeah.
going for a pass. That is a horrible call by
That
the
was
refs.
a intriguing call.
Intriguing.
Nonetheless, West Carrollton to bring it down now. Braden Mahaffey driving in.
Up off the glass, an easy layup for Shrivers. Cuts it to a 2-point lead. Two minutes left to go here in this. Pushing it up court. Shrivers lost the handle on it. There's a player down for Troy. And now the officials are going to stop play.
Player down on the court. Looks like it's Andrew Moreland for the Troy Trojans, the 6'1" junior. So 26-24.
$1:53 left. You see Moreland's up, walking off.
And Troy will need this depth going later into the game, so we'll see how it affects. See Troy coming out of Coach Flynn's huddle.
Troy inbounding.
Williams bringing it up now.
Gives it over to Carter. Back up top. Got to get the pass off. Turnover here for Troy. That's their 5th in the quarter.
Great defense by Freeman. Almost gets
And
the bucket. Ford almost gets the putback.
Freeman almost gets the other putback out of bounds. Going to stay with the Pirates.
An astounding hustle there, but doesn't pay off. It actually go to the Trojans there.
The referee yelled white. I mean,
So,
even if you're colorblind, you can still see white.
Yeah, another close play there. Ferris trying to get it past the Pirates, and he'll get the steal.
And then he traveled.
So that's on the Pirates, okay.
Okay, so that'll be a quick.
All right, that was a quick travel.
A steal and a travel. That was a quick offensive possession.
Good half-court movement here by the Troy Trojans.
Just a minute left here in this first half. Troy just leading by 2, 26-24.
And West Carrollton really in the face here, cranking up that on-ball pressure.
Ramping up their defense. What was already quick. That foul was on number 13, Byron Freeman.
Yeah, and you can see Troy running in and out of the lanes really nicely, but
Free throw is up and good.
Pirates ball pressure definitely affecting that. That'll give Ferris 13 on the night.
Ferris makes them both.
So now Ferris has half of the Trojans' points with 14 of 28.
And then you got number 15 for Troy. Braden Schwartz has 5. The 2 leading scorers.
Pass down low to Freeman. He'll get 2 more free throws here. 3 of 4 on the night so far.
That was on number 3, Tony Williams. His first, team's 9th. West Carrollton shooting 2 fouls. First one's up and nothing but net.
So in the last half of this second quarter, Jared, definitely been a slower game and playing the Troy's hands a little bit more.
Yeah, they've worked themselves back into the lead. Good shot there by the cameraman.
It's been a lot of fouls, a lot of timeouts. Full court pressure here now by West Carrollton.
Almost a turnover. 40 seconds left. It results in a turnover. Up court to Brooks. Brooks up off the glass. Ties it at 28, 31 seconds left. Let's see if West Carrollton tries to just hold on for the last, or Troy tries to hold on for the last shot. Double teamed. West Carrollton steals it again. And I think he was, see if he said he was out of bounds. That was close.
They're getting very close to the wrist, West Carrollton are. When they're going for that ball and playing very physical, which, I mean, it's a risk and reward, right, Jared? You spin the wheel. Sometimes you get the bad prize.
I don't spin wheels. You never get anything good. That is close.
That's
you could
very
almost,
close.
man, you see
I don't know if that's a foul.
They call it a foul on Tony Williams.
Oh, yeah.
But he looked like he stepped out of bounds before he fouled him, or touched the ball at least.
A very extremely close sequence, especially
that's why they need 3 refs for JV games. Offensive rebound, second offensive rebound. And he traveled. Might have been pushed. Coach Anthony Jackson for West Carrollton's calling for the push.
18 seconds now for the Troy Trojans. Trying to get up against this West Carrollton trap defense.
10 seconds left. Troy.
Javon Carter kicks it over to Schwartz. Open three for the Trojans. No good.
And that is how the end of the first half will go. Tied at 28-28. Welcome back as we get ready to tip off this second half. Tied at 28. Here, West Carrollton and Troy. As we get ready, what should be an exciting finish to this second half. Troy being led by number 11, Ferris, for the Trojans, and then for the Pirates, Freeman has 9, both leading scorers for both teams. Troy gets the ball to start the third quarter here.
Ferris tries to dish it inside. Nick May just behind, though.
Offensive rebound was no good on the putback, but it looked like he was fouled from behind. Fouls on number 14, Javon Carter. His team's first of the half.
That was the number 24 for the Pirates to the line.
First free throw is up and good. So you hear Troy's coach tried to get the call changed.
So now the Pirates will take the lead, the first lead here in this second half.
And it's a 2-point lead now. Both free throws good for the Pirates. Shriver's made both. Pass out top, up top 3. Williams on the way. Skims over the top. Carter with the rebound. And somehow he comes out of there with the ball.
Troy was passing the ball very well right up until then. Still gets it to Ferris. They're circulating the perimeter.
Corner to Carter, now back up top to Williams. Down low pass, feeds it.
Ferris, beautiful pass.
What a wide open lane there, number 35, Nick May.
So to tie up the game again. Here comes Antonio Robinson now. And a steal by Tony Williams.
Gives it back to Ferris.
Played the pick and roll excellently.
Ferris trying to get somebody to pass it to, gives it over to Huber. He's in there with 3 fouls. That's kind of questionable.
Huber inside, gets a bucket. So Troy's starting to build some momentum here.
Make sure we're getting the help.
Robinson bringing it down slowly, and you see the Pirates start to work into this slower offense.
And the slow offense has not worked for the Pirates tonight.
And that plays into Troy because that's just their pace of game. Just the way they like it. They would like to have half-court possessions, you know. We'll see if West Carrollton ramps up the pace again.
That foul is on number 3, Tony Williams, his third.
See a lot of fatigue.
Jeff, you got to go after that ball if it comes near me.
I got you. Robinson.
Free throw
with the
line
jump shot.
jumper. Those balls can get tipped away, and you don't know where it's going to go. Ferris double teamed, gets it over to Williams. He has 3 fouls now, so he's got to play a little bit
Ramping up the ball pressure.
I think it's going to be a reach-in foul against West Carrollton. 11 for the Pirates. That'll be his second. Anthony Ford.
Yeah, definitely cut off his momentum right there. Williams on the inbound to Ferris.
Ferris fouled on the way up. I think it looked like he just lost it cleanly. That one's going to be a foul on Antonio Robinson. Let's see here, looking to replay.
Very close.
Maybe might have smacked his offhand down. First free throw was no good for Ferris. Second one is up and good. Gives the Trojans back the 1-point lead.
Robinson bringing it down now. Curious to see when the Pirates are going to ramp up.
Baseline drive, pass,
Pace.
nothing good. I believe that was number 21, Brandon Foster.
That was number 24, actually.
24, Kendall Shrivers. Deep three, no good. What a pass right at the end.
Robinson
Just can't
up and
finish at the
under.
rim. Nice move.
Robinson very creative in the air, but Troy gets the rebound and will force the foul.
I mean, you don't even see varsity players take that kind of shot a lot.
Yeah.
That last foul was on number 13.
Has some
Byron
playmaking
Freeman.
potential. Wow.
They're going to call it jersey holding. Holding is for football.
Yeah, they're going Quentin Ferris, the foul. And a lot of controversy between the referee and the coaches here.
That foul was on number 11, Quentin Ferris, his first. It's a turnover for the Trojans.
And these can start to add up the later we get into this game, Jared.
I know each team already 3 fouls in this third quarter, about halfway through. Pass off, saved. Almost tipped.
It's been a very physical game. It's hard to avoid those fouls.
Especially with both teams racking up. A couple players already have 3 fouls for both squads.
And bodies are on the floor.
Ferris.
Troy will end up.
And a travel is going to be called.
And Anthony Ford looks a little shaken up, as he knows how many times he's been on the floor tonight. He went knee first, and he'll come out of the game. Demetrius Brooks will come back in. So the Pirates will lose some size here, Jared. Only forward in the game being Freeman. Robinson with the step back.
Can't get it to fall just off the back of the iron.
Andrew Moreland now.
He was the player that was down earlier. What a steal there by the Pirates.
Demetrius Brooks with the fast break.
Up off the glass. What a shot. He was definitely falling out of bounds. Another turnover for Troy.
Robinson out to Brooks. Almost pulls it.
I thought he was going to take it.
Well, the body control by Brooks, though, on the fast break to adjust in the middle of that shot.
I would have just fallen over.
We know, Jared.
Oh,
Robinson with the
what is that
crossover.
supposed to-
Putting
oh,
on the
spin
move. Spin move.
Oh, just can't finish at the rim. An offensive rebound. Shriver,
Blocked.
what a block.
Quentin Ferris with the
Ferris.
dog at him.
Ferris can't answer, get up off the
Wow,
glass.
a lot of physicality not paid attention to there on the fast
What a
break.
pass from Brooks to Shrivers. Can't get it to fall.
So that'll be a foul on Luke Huber.
That'll be his 4th. You see here, look at Brooks' shot.
That was a few possessions ago. Right off the glass.
We don't have time with how fast West Carrollton goes, so look at replays.
And now he'll get 2 free throws here. The Pirates up by 3. A couple of costly mistakes starting to turn the stride of this game here.
Brooks has quietly worked his way to 9 points now. Makes them both. And West Carrollton's going to call a timeout up 38-33. 38-33 lead the Pirates. What does Troy have to do now? You see Huber goes back out of the game with 4 fouls, and the refs are trying to not call, or the refs are not calling as much contact as what they did in the first half.
Well, yeah, and a lot of times in basketball, Jared, you have to make the other team's strength their weakness as well. We see this a lot. And with the Troy Trojans, what they have to do here as the second half starts to get into the fourth quarter is they need to slow this game down, use the Pirates' pressure against them. Let them make mistakes.
We saw when West Carrollton played slow, turnovers.
Exactly. So what they need to do is let them play slow. Now they have control of the game. And then once you get that ball pressure from the defense, you can now use that, get into the open lanes. 10 minutes to go here in this game.
So it's kind of like polar opposites. Troy wants to go fast, or Troy wants to slow it down. West Carrollton's got to go fast. Both teams are in foul trouble already.
You're going to see similar things tonight with Troy being an outside, a very skillful offense, and with West Carrollton's athleticism and their size, their pace.
Foul is on number 24, Kendall Shrivers. It'll be his 2nd. And Sam Walker averaging almost 13 rebounds a game. That one's going to be a fun matchup to watch, whoever's going to be on him.
Well, you got the 6'6" Sam Walker, and then on the other side of the ball, you got a Noah Davis, who has one of the best three-point percentages in the state, nonetheless, the conference. So another controversial call here in this game.
Oh, I thought they called 35. I thought it was on West Carrollton.
There's a lot of confusion on the court right now.
You don't get that much of an explanation of a foul either in JV.
So Brooks on the inbound.
So
now
that'll be Nick May's 3rd foul.
So West Carrollton will be up by 5, have control of the game here with 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
And West Carrollton is 2 fouls away from shooting free throws the rest of the game.
Be interested to see here if they try to get Byron Freeman going here again. Brooks.
That one was blocked by May.
Quentin Ferris bringing it up now.
What a move by Ferris.
Tony Williams.
Down low, ball stolen away by Freeman.
Freeman's wingspan is crazy.
Up off the glass for Antonio Robinson. Ball stolen away.
Great hustle.
Robinson comes back into the gym.
Yeah,
Make sure
almost
he
went
doesn't
home.
have to get another ticket.
And you saw him on the fast break. Great focus in the middle of the air.
And West Carrollton has slowly worked this to a 7-point lead.
It's another stellar example of hustle from Antonio Robinson.
I think that was again that blocked it out of bounds. Now see, they keep working this way down. I'm not going to get hit with that ball.
Pass into Carter.
Down low. What a give and go to Carter. Up
In
off the
traffic.
glass.
getting a lot of love here
Yeah,
on the
Troy's
Troy
student
sideline.
section finally showed up.
Down by 5 are the Trojans. West Carrollton with control of this game.
And West Carrollton slowing it down a little bit.
The halfie out to Robinson.
Robinson hesitated from the 3.
Taking their time, 1 minute left on the clock.
If West Carrollton can drive this clock down, they're just going to defeat the purpose of what we said
Robinson hits it again.
about how West Carrollton wants to go fast, but they just took about, that was probably the longest offensive possession of the night.
Ferris scanning the floor. Another errant pass from the Troy Trojans. And that'll be a jump ball.
No, I think
timeout.
called by Troy's head coach.
Timeout on the floor, and West Carrollton, I don't know if you saw this, but 14-7 now here in this third quarter, getting out to a big lead. And in a game that most of the time of possession has been spent in these slower possessions. So
In favor of Troy, but West Carrollton, that last possession took about 30 seconds off the clock. And you said jump ball before the timeout was called, but I don't think we've had a jump ball called in this game yet.
Yeah.
And how many other times have we called games this year that they're barely touching the ball and they're calling a jump ball quicker than anything?
yeah, refs are definitely letting them play in some situations. It's been a super physical junior varsity game here tonight. And I like this kind of energy because then it gets the crowd involved. It gets everybody going, both sidelines. So when the varsity game begins, it's just a different kind of energy in the air.
Bigger atmosphere.
40 seconds to go in this third quarter. Troy's going to come out of this timeout with the possession.
And they've got to try to find a way to get back into this. Down, trailing 7.
We'll get back underway here.
And throwing the ball into a trap is not how you're going to get back into this game.
Nick May.
May looked like he kind of dropped his shoulder a little bit. Carter now, 25 seconds left. Ferris
In the air with the floater. Draws the foul, though.
I think if he would have went straight up with that instead of trying to put a little air under it, he might have made it.
That'll be on Robinson now.
His second.
Oh, no. No.
That first free throw was made. And the second one is made by Ferris. Ferris now has 17 of the team's 37 points.
Robinson in traffic. Gets it back out and resets, though. 7 seconds to go.
And a foul called with a hold. That'll be on number 11, Ferris, his second, team's 6th of the half.
So now getting close to this bonus going into the fourth quarter, and that'll definitely shape the way this game plays out.
If West Carrollton can easily get fouls, kickball called against West Carrollton, stay with Troy. Takes about 1.2 seconds off the clock.
Freeman from the corner.
Three. A little bit short. It's going to stay with the Pirates. 2.2 seconds left.
Wow, so they'll have another opportunity for an interesting decision by Byron Freeman. Brooks on the inbound. Up top to Robinson. And it's off. But the Pirates will still close out this third quarter with a lead.
42-37 lead. The Pirates, 5-point lead going into the fourth quarter. I'm just going to say that the Pirates are shooting free throws the rest of the game because the next one will put them at the line. So it'll be interesting to see, how does Troy try to get back into this game? You're down trailing by 5, and you're going to have the fouls against you.
Yeah, we'll see if they see if they play off of the West Carrollton ball pressure. Because there's always a scene when a team's playing really tight on everybody, and especially you get around those screens with Quentin Ferris, who's open on the opposite corner. You know, start considering those alternate options. Start really looking at those passing lanes and how they're reacting to them. It's almost like a fighter will throw a feint to see how he'll react to a certain move, and I feel like it's time to start throwing some feints, getting in there.
Timeout situation. West Carrollton has 4, Troy 2.
And Nick Flynn's Trojans will come out down by 5, and they looked really good in this first half, so interesting to see how they continue the fourth quarter, almost in the bonus.
If you're Troy, if you could have anybody else helping out Ferris, I think this is a closer game. I mean, nobody else on the score sheet really standing out. Schwartz hasn't, he had 5 in the first quarter, and that's been it.
Mahaffey to Hamed. Gets the screen from Ford. Good defense by Troy there off the rotation.
Drive in, kick back up to Brooks.
Demetrius trying to get him off the dribble.
And that's the foul. That's going to put him in the bonus for the rest of the game.
There it goes.
That foul was on number 14, Javon Carter, his second, team 7th.
So now Brooks goes to the line, and he's only missed 1 tonight. One and one here, makes it.
In.
So you'll see the replay here, splitting defenders. Clear foul by Moreland, trying to prevent the and one.
Brooks makes them both.
Ferris bringing it down really fast for the Trojans.
Carter, I thought, might have taken that 3. Troy, a blocking foul called against 11. That'll be on Ford, his 3rd.
There we go, Schwartz inbounding right in front of the scores table.
That one almost got blocked back into me, Jeff.
Nick May hands off to Carter. Inside on the block for Schwartz.
Back up top to Ferris.
Pirates have done a great job taking him out of the second half.
Yeah, only, I think, 4 points in the second half so far for Ferris.
And launches a shot here off. Freeman with the rebound. Almost loses it.
Pushes it up court.
Jackson Ahmed, oh, at the open layup, missed.
Just falls off the rim.
Andrew Moreland with the rebound, trying to get it out for Troy. Ball pressure from the Pirates.
Blocking foul going to be called against Mahaffey. That'll be his 2nd, team 7th, and now both teams are shooting free throws the rest of the game.
So now it's a bonus off. It's who can be more careful now. The game is much more strategic at this point. The Trojans are down 7, so now I feel like this is where they need to take over, dictate that pace.
Slowly work it and drive in, try to get a foul.
Moreland, the 1-and-1 here. Sinks it. So this will be a turning point. The Trojans eventually end up coming back in this game, and the Pirates missed the first of the 1-and-1, and Andrew Moreland sinks it.
Moreland makes them both.
So Brooks bringing it up now. Ooh,
Brooks,
nice moves. Hold by the Trojans.
Lost it.
Yeah. Held onto his jersey there. Surprised it wasn't called. Brooks resetting. He'll definitely look to draw that foul. Step back 3.
Deep 3. Offensive rebound. No, Troy comes away with it.
Fantastic hustle. Quentin Ferris. Good pass
Gets
down the
the
court.
defender in the air. Number 12. Was that 12 or 14? I did not see.
That was number 12. And I think they'll call a foul on Troy on the Brooks drive. So right after the 3-12, we'll take the foul as well. I'm sorry, right after the 2, excuse me. Demetrius Brooks shooting 2 here.
1-1. Offensive rebound and the putback for Ford.
So the Pirates establishing themselves inside here.
Another quick foul, though, called against. That's the first on Brooks. No, and that was the second one on number 3. That is.
So now we fall in. There's 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. We've had a lot of fouls so far, Jared. I believe 5 already in 2 minutes. Ferris will make the first one, so the Trojans start to creep in. And I think you really need to loosen up on that physicality if you're the West Carrollton Pirates now.
Ferris now has 18 in the game.
They'll miss the second. Down by 4 now, the Trojans. Mahaffey guarded by Ferris. Ferris is all over it. Almost forces the turnover. And
how can you call a timeout when not having possession of the ball? That one is a.
Gave them the timeouts.
Without
in the middle
having
of the loose
possession of the ball.
I mean, I believe he was going to regather the ball. I truly believe that. Let's look at it here. He deflects it. Yeah, actually, by the time he recollected possession, that was close.
It was rolling rolling towards the half court line, and I think I don't know if he thought it might have been touched or not, but I mean,
very close call.
In a 4-point game, you got to take that timeout to save the possession because you don't know.
Right.
What if they pick that up, go down? Troy goes down, hits a layup, and then gets fouled. That's a 3-point. Could be at least a 8-point swing.
So Hamed to Brooks in the corner. You'll see Troy ramp up the ball pressure here.
What a move by
Jackson Hamed.
Pushes it back to 6 as that gives him 6.
Wow. And that's a travel. So great energy, but gets a little too caught up there in the fast break. So now a 6-point deficit with 4 minutes remaining here.
Right, we still got a varsity game to call out of this too, Jeff.
Yeah.
And this one's coming down to the wire. You see this move by Ahmed. Loose
It'll
ball.
be a steal. West Carrollton. Brooks hop step inside, draws the contact, and he'll get 2 free throws.
Now you're going to see Luke Huber come back into the game with 4 fouls.
They need that scoring burst right now.
That one's going to go on Nick May. That'll be his 4th foul. Team's 9th, still the 1-1. Or maybe, I think he might have been in the act of shooting, actually.
Yeah, and they could potentially lose a lot of size here if both of those gentlemen foul out.
It's the only size they have.
Yeah, but Brooks missing the first there.
He's missed 2 of his last 3 free throws. 2 of his last 3 free throws. Also do tongue twisters throughout the game.
Brooks,
Make it a
second one.
7-point game. Brooks, 49-42, lead the Pirates just at 4 minutes left here in the game.
So Ferris driving down the court now. Tries to hit the cut, almost turned over, is turned over. Steal by Anthony Ford. Pirates ball, another crucial mistake for the Trojans here down
Brooks,
the stretch.
I thought he was going to take that step back 3, but he's going to wisely dribble out.
He's in the corner now. Driving in between 3 defenders.
Schwartz comes away with the rebound for the Trojans. They got to get a bucket on this possession. Ferris lost it.
Moreland now Taking it in on two defenders. Very questionable drive by the junior Andrew Moreland.
Ferris, that is a big push. Or that just where two bodies met.
Brooks, tremendous drive. Just off. Freeman will draw the foul there on the offensive rebound. So now the Pirates with a 7-point lead will have two more free throws.
West Carrollton has missed their last three.
So now 10 fouls here in just the second half for the Troy Trojans. And at the end of the game, it's going to be the crucial number.
I don't even think they got into the bonus, West Carrollton. I don't think they had 7 fouls at the end of the first half. I don't know, that first half went so quickly. It seems like forever ago since we started this second half, but makes them both, puts it up to a 9-point lead for the Pirates. Ferris backing his man into the paint. Ferris up off the glass, no good.
Good board by Brandon Foster there. West Carrollton in the half court.
Mahaffey in the corner.
A lot of pressure from Troy here.
Good defense, and a 5-second called against the Pirates, and that'll be a turnover.
A little bit of light here for Troy.
2.5 minutes left, trailing 9.
Troy moving the ball around the perimeter.
Moreland
looking for
drives
some
in.
light.
Oh, no,
and
that's not
another
Moreland.
turnover here for Troy. Freeman on the fast break, takes it up, and it's good.
Freeman now has 13 in the game. He's the leading scorer, 4
Ferris 3.
off the front of the iron.
Troy trying everything they can, but it's not looking hopeful here at the end of the fourth quarter.
Now a foul called, I believe, against Ferris. That'll be his third.
It'll be 11-5 so far, the scoring differential. And it just keeps on going further and further. First shot no good for Mahaffey. We'll see if this is any precursor for the varsity game, Jared. Both teams at the end, at opposite ends of the momentum scale. Troy coming off of a 3-game winning streak. West Carrollton coming off a 3-game losing streak. Both trying to get a head up in that Miami Valley League. So,
And Troy won the earlier meeting this year.
yeah.
Up in Troy, I think it was like 66-55 or 54. It was a close game throughout. And now with under 2 minutes, oh, here's a deep 3. Oh,
Andrew
my
Moreland.
goodness.
Wow, okay, so that gets it down to a single-digit deficit here. The Pirates still up 54-45.
But that 3, though, I mean, college deep depth 3 from that one. Minute 48 left here in this ball game.
Yeah, and I always look at it, these high school nights as a 3-course meal. We had our chips and salsa, Jared, and this is a heck of an appetizer. It's been a great game, even though it's gotten a little out of control as we get more towards the fourth quarter.
If the refs would call consistent contact, sometimes they're calling contact, and then sometimes they're calling stuff way too early. See the student section starting to get into it.
Here we go. We'll come out West Carrollton ball. 1:48 on the ticker.
Troy playing full court. Now they're going to foul. That'll be Ferris's 4th.
Well, if that's foreshadowing for the rest of this fourth quarter, Jared, it's going to be a
long one.
Long fourth quarter. Trojans down by 9.
Brooks shooting about 50% from the free throw line tonight.
And that's off. And they could put this game well out of control. He had been making more of these free throws.
One more coming for free throw is up and good. Back to a 10-point lead. A minute 45 left in the game. Troy's got to go quickly here. Ferris gives over to May.
Miscommunication by Troy, and that'll just about mark the possibility out. Freeman on the inbound now for the Pirates, up by 10. And I assume the ball pressure isn't going to go down, so essentially looking at another foul. Braden Mahaffey, and they'll call another foul.
That one will be on Nick May. That'll be his 5th, and he will be done for the game as he will foul out with 2 points.
And you'll see the respective coaches there. It's definitely a foul by May. Moreland tried to come in and take the bullet, but wasn't early enough. There we go, 1:24 to go. Stands starting to fill up here.
Offensive rebound and the putback.
You gotta have that one, guys.
Yeah. That'll bury it even deeper for the Pirates now in the fourth quarter. Ferris trying to get it out. Almost turnover. Huber. A lot of ball pressure from the Pirates. Deflections coming everywhere. Mahaffey gets it down to Ahmed, and it's good. The Pirates are going for 60 tonight. Now we got under a minute. There's inside-out action from 3. Nails it. That'll give him 21 for the night. Just a little too late for the Trojans. That'll be another foul for Troy. I believe that'll give them 14
fouls.
Yes. In the second half?
If not more.
Not more, okay. So I thought you kept counting after the scoreboard.
No, I don't.
Okay.
The scoreboard needs to count after the scoreboard.
Kind of lazy, Jared, but it's okay.
Oh.
Demetrius Brooks misses the first one. So now we're down to 40.4 now.
Slash in your tire when we go to leave tonight.
Well, this is live, so Brooks' second free throw, no good.
Fight for the ball, controlled by Troy.
Ferris goes down the court, fast break, finish, it's good.
Give himself 23, gonna cut it to a 10-point lead. Ball thrown away.
And that'll be a Trojans ball. Well, it's Carrollton turnover. Now clock ticking down to 24. We are so close to this varsity game, ladies and gentlemen.
I know you see the teams are lining up on both sides, ready to come out.
Quentin Ferris gets fouled. I want to thank our viewers for tuning in for the junior varsity game of the week tonight, and also our sponsor, Shoreholtz Printing. They're sticking with us this basketball season.
19.7 seconds left. counting down the final seconds as we get ready for the main event.
Oh yeah, and then this is a big appetizer. We got a great meal coming, Jared. Great meal. A lot of weight in this conference on this game. The momentum of both of these guys, both of these teams' seasons on the line.
And this one can definitely play huge for seeding later on in the tournament. Up off the glass, Freeman. Oh no, sorry, Ford. 10 seconds left. Ferris going to drive in, spin move, up off the.
They're still going to call the foul with 5 seconds left.
I think that one you have to. I mean,
yeah, I know. I have actually seen it not called a lot of times. So
I think Troy's head coach would have lost it if they didn't call that one. He's been on the refs all night.
So Ferris hits his first, and that'll give him a remarkable 25 points. So Troy had a couple bright spots tonight, and Quentin Ferris is definitely the biggest. There's another stealer late in the game.
At the buzzer, doesn't count.
The Pirates will win the game by 10, 62-52. And the pace and physicality were just different for the Pirates here in this junior varsity game of the week, Jared.
We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the varsity action between the Troy Trojans and the West Carrollton Pirates.